Hello friends, this is your friend Professor Iqbal Tajwale here. I once again welcome all of you to my YouTube channel, My Grammar Classes, and in this episode of my lecture, we are going to talk about a formal letter writing. What is a formal letter writing? What should be the format of formal letter writing? And what are the important tips you need to observe as far as formal letter writing is concerned? Okay, now let us begin our discussion with what is a formal letter. A formal letter has a formal purpose and it always represents a serious issue or it addresses a serious issue. And what should be the format of formal letter then? First, in the beginning at the left hand corner there should be the addresser's address. The person who addresses the letter, his address should be there in the left hand corner. At the top of the left hand corner there should be the address of the addresser, the person who writes the letter. And soon after that there should be some space, a space of a line, and there should be a date. And when you are writing about a particular date, always remember the month should be written only in words. It should never be written in figures. Like, don't write for January 1 2020, 1 2019. So 8 January 2019, this should be the format if you want to write the date. And soon after that there should be receiver's address. And even when you are writing about receiver's address, make sure that you should not use any comma or any other short forms, abbreviations. Okay, for example, if I want to address the letter to the Times of India, how I should write? The sales manager, Times of India, Bangalore. So while writing this, I have not used any comma there. I must not use any comma there. Okay, and soon after that there should be some space, and soon after the space you have to write the subject. In subject you have to highlight the main topic. Why are you writing the letter? So your subject should convey the message of your letter writing. So the subject should convey your purpose of writing a letter, and it should never exceed more than 4 to 5 words. So a subject should never be written in more than 4 to 5 words. So subject should be written only in 5 words. And soon after the subject you have to write salutation. Always begin your salutation by sir or madam, because it is a formal letter. Don't write dear sir or dear madam, because it is not an informal letter. And soon after that you have to write the main body of the letter. Main body of the letter will be divided into 3 paragraphs. In the first paragraph you will be introducing yourself, and you will be introducing the topic of writing the letter. In the second paragraph you will be highlighting the issue or the matter of the letter, and in third paragraph you will be talking, or you will be writing what you expect from the person, to do. This should be the format you have to observe as far as a formal letter writing is concerned. Paragraph 1, you are going to introduce the topic or the purpose of writing that letter. Second paragraph you are going to talk in detail the matter or issue, and in the third paragraph you are going to let the person know what he is going to do, or that is what you expect from the person to take any action. This should be there in the main body of the letter. And soon after that it will be followed by a complimentary closing, or that is called as a subscription. Now what should be there in the complimentary closing? Let us understand. It should close with yours faithfully, yours sincerely, yours truly, based on the criteria of the letter, what kind of letter you are writing. Okay, so when you write yours truly or yours sincerely, yours faithfully, make sure the Y should be capital and the second yes or F should be small. And soon after that in bracket you have to write your full name and you have to sign. Never use any apostrophe while writing yours, and also avoid writing yours sincerely, yours faithfully. So yours sincerely, yours faithfully, this is also inappropriate way of writing something. This is in an inappropriate way of writing. You should write yours sincerely, yours faithfully. Okay, so this is something what I thought a person when writing a letter should know. This is a really important information you should get from someone. Now what we are expecting from the people to write later, these are the important tips. Okay, and don't use any filthy abbreviated words or slang used in formal letter, because that will reflect your bad image to the person whom you are addressing. So the formal letter writing consists of complaint, a letter of complaint, a letter of transfer, a letter of resignation, a leave of absence, okay, and application letter So I hope this video will really help you to understand the concept of formal letter, okay. And as I said you, a letter can be written either in British style or in American style. In American style, everything will be written at the left hand side, and in British side, okay, the sender's address only will be at the right hand side and the remaining part will be at the left hand side, okay, and the complementary closing will be at the right hand side. So this is the difference. So there are two styles of a letter. American style is different, British style is different, and as usual the format will be the same. First there will be the sender's address, then after that there will be date, and after the date there will be receiver's address. Receiver's address will be followed by the subject, and subject will be followed by salutation, and salutation will be followed by main body of the letter, and after that there will be the complementary closing. Okay everyone, this was the brief information that I thought I should give it to all the readers, all the writers, so that in the future when such a situation comes for you to write a letter, you would be very careful. You would be very careful. Always remember, when you're writing a letter, you should not use any commas. Commas are never used in sender's address and receiver's address. Okay, so avoid the use of commas and make sure what you write, it should be very impressive, it should be very effective, because when you're trying to write something on the paper, it means it reflects your image, because you are going to tell the person how adequate you are in writing later. So I wish all of you who are watching my video that you should take up this topic very finely in your future, and you will get a lot of success in your life. Thank you very much everyone. Have a good day ahead. Thank you.